Gangsta came home with baby, you got to give up something. It's gonna be a RICO going on. They gonna attach it all, and he gonna go out for a whole lot. He said, I can get you whatever you want. He said, well, I ain't gonna say whatever you want, but I can get you a lot of things that you want. He was the one with all the drugs and with all the stuff. I didn't know then, but he was the man. Gangsta said in some of his stories about how he was the one making sure that he didn't da-da-da-da. He was the man.
Do you think the thing between Gangsta and Habizu is real, or is that industry as well?
You know, let me tell you something. That right there, you have to be careful. Because like I see him. I done saw him do all kinds of stuff. That's just like a certain situation with Gangsta. Now, he'll say that Elvin burnt up the truck.
Yeah.
But I also recall that after he got shot up, and we were going to the hospital to see him, me and the females.
When you say he, you talking about speaking of
Gangsta. We were going to Charity. He was in Charity. And I recall him always saying, something about that in the eyes. Something about that in the eyes. And I'm like, do you know those eyes? Did you know those eyes?
Who was he speaking of?
To me. And from what I done seen happen to my baby, and I hadn't told it to my son, I was like, and Gangsta, this was before Gangsta even came home. My son got shot up in May 16, 2021. And the way my son ended up in a piss bag and all that, it put me in the mind of Gangsta. And I thought, oh, this is something Stone did to Gangsta. So who's sending this hit? I'm watching, I didn't watch them. It's nothing they could pull over my eyes. And remember, I was close with Gangsta first. So it's like I really looked at him in a whole nother different eye. Even after the dealings with Elvin, because we never really got close we were never really around each other. Like, he was at my son's birthday party. And then the other thing, like with Gangsta, I just don't. I'm like, I even text him, I'm like, so why you not saying everything you know Stone possibly did to you, like all his bits and pieces? Because see, that's gonna make the real come up. Because see, the dead man can't talk, but we know the real. Even growing up and further, he hid from the kids that he sold drugs. It was never hidden from me. You understand what I'm saying? And the other baby mamas liked him and yes manned him. You understand what I'm saying? I was always the challenger, so of course I got looked at as the bad guy, and I can still be looked at as the bad guy. But guess what? Just as long as they know they the bad guy to me too, we even.
Could you get in depth with what happened with the truck, or was that pretty much it for the story? Was it
even with the truck, like it was always say, you know, that was my baby daddy. You know, he burnt his his shit. He hit his stuff. So with that type of mind, it really wasn't no beef, because of the simple fact that's come on, look, this is Elvin. Whatever he do, he was gonna do it himself. You understand what I'm saying? So it really wasn't no beef, and he knew who did it. He did it where I don't know what the act was, because they were still all there together.
Even after that?
How did Elvin came through the driveway and picked Gangsta up and took him to the hospital and took care of him the whole time he was in there? Like, I don't know where their memory jogs to, but I lived this. I could possibly never, and I've been holding this, and I ain't never talked to nobody but you. Gangsta is the one who originated all that hot boy stuff. Down to the jalapeno peppers. When Sterling died, he had the DJ. They had the jalapeno handkerchiefs. He was just with the hot boy stuff from day one. Like I said, OG, Booby Black, these were the ones, like I said, came to my house.
You remember Black and Mo?
Yeah, I remember Black and Mo from just Black and Mo was the one. He dressed up in the dresses and go to the funeral. That's where I think Gangsta got that from, when he dressed up like
trying to get
trying to get to somebody at the funerals and stuff. So yeah, they were just, So, like I said, they were all coming home. They were bad. Like, they were known to be who they were. You know what I'm saying? Like I was around when Booby got shot up and then he had lost his arm. He actually came, to see my baby after I had my baby. He had the one arm. They used to still come see my baby even when Elvin was locked up.
I got out of jail. Hey, you fucked up? I said, yeah, but I'm fucked up. I'm gonna put you back where you was at. I'm on my way to BR. I'm riding with like 3/4.
I'm section coordinate. I got this shit on isolation. Killer Stone reincoordinated. Big body Mercedes.
Like they still talking about him. Like Kevin Gates to talk about him.
Talks about Stone.
What his name? Gilly
the Kid.
Gilly the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about him. But
in a good light, or?
Yeah, they talk about him in a good light.
Alvin Nelson, yes sir. In everything I do, in a lot of my ways, I emulate him. That was the flyest nigga in the world to me.
We was on Cash Money together. Real gangster. Me and Killa just connected. Yeah, rest in peace to Killa. He was that one of them niggas out here. You know what I'm saying?
I emulate him in a lot of the things that I do.
I've just been sitting back, really, really watching. So I really feel like I'm the only solid one in this. Because when it's all said and done, I didn't have I don't talk to none of them. And after my son got shot, it really showed. I thought home. When it happened to my son, I thought everything from the inside. The outside can't get to the inside, but from the inside. So if it's me and you, and we on the inside, and if there is a fly on the wall, and if there is a rat tucked, he don't really talk for real. He squeal, but he ain't talking. It would have to be me or you. You understand what I'm saying? So I went straight on the inside.
So I'm gonna ask you this on the phone. You don't fear at all?
I have no fear of these people. Really and truly, after watching them all, you know why I never have no fear? And I used to wonder why I had to go through it all. Let me tell you something. I know who I am, whose I belong to, and I tell anybody, I'm a Capricorn. And if I have to, I'm born to go. But if I have to be the devil, I'ma drag them to hell. I'm not scared of no demon. I control demons. Even down to him. That is why I knew I had to have something bigger than him at all times. So I know I used to be the thought in the head that made him go and show me, because he had a point to prove, of course, and that's when he went with the whole music deal. But I'm still like, really? Somebody bringing you into this, so they gonna always have the ups on you. I never got any I never wanted brownie points. I never ever even spoke on this being my child's father. It's just that my child looked like him so much, and I just can't get away from it, from those that know. But a lot of people do not know.
What do you think they're gonna think when they see this? What do you think they're gonna feel?
Oh, it's no possible way to have a feeling, especially when you've been buried somebody anyway, like been counted out.